All right, family, it's the General. I'm black at y'all ass again with this real talk. Today we're gonna be dealing with a very, very powerful topic. We're gonna be dealing with the Sufi Nazarites and woolly-headed Christ figures of the ancient world. You know, a lot of people may not be familiar with the Sufi orders, that exist in Islam today, that existed thousands of years before Islam in its African tradition. Also dealing with the Nazarite, what we call the African locks, the priests and mystics that wore the African locks in the ancient world. Christ figures all over from Africa to Asia who had the divine woolly crown on their head. So we're going to be dealing with this today and see the power in who we are. You see, we're doing a lot of reading, but we just not understand. Motherfucker can read a ton of books and still not understand. And so today, we're going to break through that. We're going to break down a lot of the occult and hidden meanings of a lot of this material. We're speaking, but the words are mute because we don't know the true definition of these words. So today we will be unlocking the mystery of the ancient world. We will be unlocking the power of the crown, the woolly crowns that sit upon our heads. I want y'all to prepare yourself to be exposed to earth-shaking information. Now, prepare yourself. This is academic artillery for the African scholar. You see, I want you to get on over there to kingseti.com online marketplace. Official General Sara Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics, remedies, and much, much more. Also get over to Seti University of Ancient and Modern African Wisdom and Knowledge, the complete General Sara Seti website, generalseti.com. Ring the alarm, generalseti.com. Okay, hundreds of lectures and videos, General Seti street battles, debates, all world religions, black power politics and economics, Seti with the master teachers, video and radio interviews, too raw for YouTube, band videos, highlights from over 50 cities, and much, much more. Okay, I want you to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, give all my videos a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Join my General Seti YouTube page, Sara Seti YouTube page, King Seti YouTube page, because Seti Live is lit. I want you to support me on my Patreon, General Sara Seti, General Sara Seti Patreon, with over 100 exclusive live stream videos that you ain't gonna see nowhere else but on my Patreon. So you need to get on over there right now, if you know like I know. You see? And so family is about to go down. It's about to go down. Prepare yourself. You understand? Let all ignorance run and hide. The gods and goddesses are in the house. African gods and goddesses are in the house. Today we're going to be dealing with the Sufi Nazarite and woolly head Christ figures of the ancient world. Now, for many people, the Sufi, the Nazarite, is a mysticism. And other forms of mysticism, you might know Kabbalah, you might know the Shriners and all type of Gnosticism, even voodoo. You see, it's voodoo. You got woolly-headed mystics. So you know what I'm saying? You got woolly-headed mystics and voodoo. And that's another one. And so many of these African traditions, outside of the little dogma, you understand what I'm saying, that they might have, and the ritualism and culture is the same. You see what I'm saying? It's basically the same. And so, the ancient African Sufi Nazarite, when you dealing with the coily hair, and you talking about the crown of God. And we're going to show you that many of the gods of the ancient world wore this crown, and it was divine to have woolly hair. Also, that it was the abode of God. When you became a Nazarite, your hair was the consecration of to God. And so God, your hair became the abode of God. You see what I'm saying? And so when you're talking about the crown chakra and you're looking at that woolly haired Buddha, which is African, which is one of the woolly haired Christ figures of the ancient world, you see the sun is emanating through the crown. You see what I'm saying? It's an antenna. It's also the abode of the solar energy. You understand? Along with the pioneer, which is the seat, and your hair being the crown. You see? And so we understand that the true crown was taken from the halo. When you look at a crown today on many kings, is nothing but a manifestation of the halo, which is a manifestation of the sun. And so today we're going to be talking about the original Sufi, the man of wool, the original Nazarite, the man of wool, and all other African mystic Christ figures of the ancient world. Now, in this, in the Nazarite, in the Sufism, even in the mystery schools of ancient Egypt, or the Nile Valley, the goal was to become deity. The goal was to become godlike. In many instances, to even have a one-on-one experience with the Creator. And so a lot of people, in Buddhism, they say nirvana. You understand what I'm saying? Achieving nirvana. In the mystery schools of ancient Egypt is to become godlike. You see what I'm saying? And so, in the Baptist church is goddamn it catching the Holy Ghost. You're having a one-on-one experience with God. You see, now in Daniel 7:9 it says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. So this wasn't even Jesus. This was God the Father, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like the pure wool. Didn't say goddamn it half wool and half this, that, and this. It's a pure wool. So we talking about God the Father, the Ancient of Days. You understand? So you already know who you're talking about. You see? So what does it mean to be pure? He says not mixed or unadulterated with any other substance or material. Not mixed or unadulterated with any other substance or material. So when it says pure wool, it means pure African, pure Kushite. It also means free of any contamination. See, so they understood what Daniel 7:9 meant. And so when it came to Revelations, what they tried to do, Revelations 1:14, where it said his head and his hair were white like wool. See, right there, they tried to take the emphasis off of the texture and apply it to the color to fool you, not knowing that you got black sheep also. You see what I'm saying? You got the black sheep also. Now, when we talking about the Christ figure, we got to also understand, when it means to be Christ. Because you got to have, you got to be black. You got to be melanated. You got to have the source of what they call the liquid of God. The liquid of God. He anointed my head with oil. You understand what I'm saying? So when you talk about the Greek, the freak, which they don't know too much about nothing, no way. It says Christ from the Greek means anointed one, meaning to anoint. Anoint with what? What do you anoint with? And so, to be anointed, you have to go also into the Sanskrit with Krishna, which is nothing more than Christ, which is the black woolly-headed deity over there that they did just like the black Christ Osiris. You see what I'm saying? And then turned him into some wicked manifestation of today that look more Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. In Sanskrit, Krishna means black. So when it says to anoint with what? And you understand that Krishna means black, it means to anoint with melanin. And so the oil that they speaking about is melanin. You understand? So Christ means the anointed one with melanin. He anointed my head with oil. And see, a lot of people don't understand, even in the New Testament, the disciples was listening to Jesus speak, and he was speaking in parables, and he was talking in a way that even the damn disciples couldn't even understand what he was saying. So when they got him alone, they say, man, what the hell was you talking about? And he said, well, I was speaking in parable. He said, God damn it, it ain't meant for everybody to know, these things. It's only meant for you. And they were confused until the one that they called Jesus, gave them the source of the parables, the true meaning of the parables. But goddamn, and so if he's speaking in parable, you can't read the Bible thinking that you're going to read some surface information. It's a lot of that information that is hidden from the common mind. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to take a great one, such as the general, that can break that information down to you. So Christ means the anointed black Christ. Anointed with melanin, and also black consciousness, not just no damn melanin, but that immortal consciousness of the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? As you look out in that sky and you see that black melanin, that cosmic melanin. Now it also, we speaking in, I keep losing this chapter. Matter of fact, the book. I believe this was in Matthew. I don't know which one it was, but we'll get it. You can find it. All you have to do is look it up. Where he's dealing with separating the sheep from the goat. See, now you're dealing with totems, zoomorphic totems, where the sheep and the goat is symbolic of people. Okay? And you got to understand that. And it says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all the holy angels with them, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. He shall keep the sheep on the right hand and the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye be blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For as I hungered, and ye gave me meat, I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Okay? And so we talking about the sheep. They fed Christ. You understand what I'm saying? They gave him meat. But then shall he say unto them on the left hand, which is the goat, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devils and angels. For I was hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in, naked, and ye clothed me not, sick and in prison, and ye visit me not. So when we talk about, the sheep, we talking about the woolly head, the coily head, which is also serpentine in origin. You see what I'm saying? Ouroboros, you're talking about the spiral of the serpent, which emanates